Yo, what's up, sales commanders? Jay Berube here, and today I'm going to hit you up with 7 proven and free strategies to get more listings right now. Because let's look at it, right? I mean, we should all know that listings are leads, are leverage. When you control the market, when you control the inventory, you have a system, you have a machine that will make you more money through recessions, depressions. I mean, think about if you're just working with buyers and that's it. Well, what happens when people stop buying? You know, when you start having more inventory on the market, you need to control that inventory. So, first off, it's not easy, okay? Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Now, there's a lot of rejection in some of these. But also in some of these strategies, it's things that you haven't thought about before. So let's get into it. So here's 4 reasons why you should be controlling listings. When you have more listings, it creates freedom in your life, freedom of choice, just more freedom. Okay, freedom to control your destiny. So that when we have a market shift. But not just we are having a market shift, but I'm talking about when we have a market shift that is putting people out of business. Okay, like back in 2006, 7, and 8, I was working in real estate, brand new, selling new construction, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, we got hit, and everything stopped, and nobody could sell. So it was. Everybody was panicking. It's like, well, what do you do at this point? So what happened over the next 2, 3, 4 years is that the amount of real estate agents in the market and in the country went down by 32%. And what did those people do? Those people ended up washing out and going doing something else. Even the top agents, they started making 50% less than they were already making. So this is stuff that you need to think about because it's reality, it's business. So that's one reason. Control the inventory, control your income. That's reason number 2. We knew that. And buying seller leads is more expensive. That is the, in my opinion, the number 1 reason to use these strategies, because when you buy seller leads, it's not like buying buyer leads, which, you know, there's a lot of people in that market right now. Facebook is making that very easy for people to do. It's getting very competitive. But for seller leads, there's only so many times that somebody can find out how much your home is worth. Because when everybody's doing the same thing, the consumer is becoming immune to this. And you may have already seen it. So then it just comes to spending more money on those seller leads. So you don't have to do that. I'm going to show you how not to do that. And then number 4 goes with number 3, but it's how many times do I have to see the how much is your home worth sign? Like, just too much that often. Okay, why don't we go with number 1? Number 1 is become the digital mayor of your farm. Okay? Become digital mayor. I'm just going to write become the digital mayor. So you become the digital mayor of your farm. You have to be seen everywhere. People's attention spans, they're getting shorter and shorter. And then what's happening is they're seeing so much content, so many real estate agents, but you have to be seen everywhere. People get distracted. Okay, people get easily distracted, and now it's easier than ever to actually have multiple channels. So when I say this, what I mean by digital mayor, I mean you have to be in front of people, yes, on Facebook, but not necessarily with Facebook ads. And it's super easy to do targeting within a farm area. So if you haven't done Facebook ads before, you can do it that way, and it's very simple to do that. But also different ways, having your own Instagram page. And when you have an Instagram page, you just have to do it the right way. If you do it the right way, if your avatar, if your ideal client, people in that farm area, if they're using Instagram, you may have seen other agents do this already. There's great value in having that. And as many places as you can be on the web for people to see you, okay? Because think about the old, for anybody that's been in the business a while, if you think about the old adage about how many times it takes to have somebody recognize your face and your name when you're doing any type of, say, mailers, is 33 touches. And that's why there's this 33 touch follow-up scheme that people have. So you have to be in front of people. Number 2, bring consistent value to your past clients and centers of influence. Okay? Bring consistent. That is the important word. Value to PCCOI. Okay? So, past client, center of influence. So what do I mean by consistent? We all know what consistent means. But a lot of times we let life get in the way. Am I right? Something happens, we don't have a plan together to do something consistently. Because if you don't have a plan that you follow through, people realize that. And then they lose their, you lost their attention. So you have to be consistent in doing this. So how do you do this? Simple way, very simple. In your database, you do weekly or every other week, whatever it's going to be. Just make sure you're doing it consistent. And it doesn't have to be great stuff, okay? But it just has to be value added. You have to think, what is my client, why would they care? What do they want to see? Why do they want to see it? Okay? And that could be not just market stats, and I'm talking about 2-minute videos, okay? 2-minute videos emailed in a simple newsletter, not like, how to bake an apple pie or, the stuff like that goes out. Not what the mortgage rates are, because if they want to find out the mortgage rates, they don't need you for that. I mean, they can Google it. It's pretty easy, right? So bring in consistent value and doing that in a way where it's relative info. It's about what's going on in the market, yes, but also what new restaurants popped up, okay? Or like whatever they like. I mean, let's say that your ideal client is, if you're in a military town, and in this military town there's certain military news that pops up that they may not know, okay? Or there's military wives because the husbands are off, or other spouses. Then that's relative info. So you have to bring stuff that they're going to care about. Let's see. So number 3. Nobody's going to like this one. I'm going to tell you in advance. But get over fear, if I can spell fear, of cold calling. Tell you what, I built my career on cold calling when I first started. So my business went from, when I first got into real estate 15 years ago, it was selling a lot of new construction, and then it shifted from that to property management and short sales, and then it shifted to from that to cold calling. And I got really, really good at that. And when I say really good, I mean one of the top in the country. Like, this was my jam. And most of the clients I was selling, 80% of them I had never met face to face. So that's how good I was at that. And we all have a superpower, something like that we're really awesome at. And if you feel like you have some potential at cold calling, you got to get over your fear and you got to do it. Because you know what? You have to fail. You have to fail forward. If you haven't seen other people talking about how important failure is to actually achieve your goals, then get on the internet. Google it. Okay? So, yeah, hard but pays off, big time. All right, number 4. Convert rental leads into listings. This is a good one, okay? Convert rental leads. Okay. Convert rental leads. Convert rental leads into listings. So with this, one big, very much untapped market, and hold on a sec. I got my wife's cup. But one big untapped market that I found, and a lot of my agents had found a lot of success in, is for rent by owners. Now here's the deal. somebody puts their property for rent by owner, they really don't know what they want to do. So most of those folks that do that are not the savvy investors. They're folks that might be accidental landlords. They might be moving and then they can't sell their property, so they want to rent it out and they want to save the commission. I mean, similar to forced sale by owners, right? But at the end of the day, they want a plan. Okay, they want to be able to know that if they're going to hold it, that they're going to be able to make X amount of dollars, or if they're going to sell the property, what they can net on it. So a lot of those actually convert into sellers, and those leads, if you buy them, are actually more expensive than the for sale by owner leads, but you can get them for free if you look in the right places. And then also with that, converting rental leads, align yourself with a property management company. Okay, there's a lot of you have to find out first if they sell real estate, but there's a lot of property management companies that don't sell real estate. And if they don't sell real estate, then if you can offer them a good compensation package, if you can offer them value, if you can offer them referrals from that you have that don't want to sell but want to rent their property out, then they will refer you business. Okay, they'll refer you listings. So that's a big way to convert those. Number 5, develop a high level of authenticity and trust within your neighborhood farm. Okay, so here, hold on. What is this? How do I write it? Authenticity and trust. Okay. People, they want to know the real you. Okay. I mean, as you know, content marketing is taking over. I mean, it's content. If you're not producing content and putting it out into the world, then you will be left behind if you haven't been already. So, but it's okay. Don't be afraid to start. Start now, right? But what do people want to see? They want to get information, yes, but they also want to be not just informed and educated, but they want to be entertained. And they want to feel like they can trust the person that is giving them the information. And the way for them to trust you is for you to show them that you're not bullshitting them. Like showing them that you're real. And the information that you're giving them, then they'll start trusting you more and more. You got kids playing baseball, right? And if your ideal avatar or that neighborhood farm also, has a lot of kids, not a retirement community or something like that, then, tell a story. Tell a story. Let them get to know you. When you start developing that trust, you'll start seeing the phone ring, okay? They'll start calling you. So yeah, they want to know you. Number 6, ask the right questions at open houses. Open houses are awesome places to get listings. And I know most agents don't think of it that way, okay? So there's 2 things important here, right? Ask the right questions at open. All right, it's getting messier and messier now, okay? At open houses. So, excuse me. What I mean by this is that people buying usually have to sell a home, okay? Like there's, I think that it's 48% of people that are buying a home have a home to sell. And it's either listed or they're going to need to list it. And if it's listed and it hasn't been selling, then they might be a little frustrated with their agent. Maybe they haven't gotten communication with them. Maybe there's a problem there, whatever it is. But if you ask them questions, the right questions, and you engage with them. So think of a couple here. Hey, so what is it that you love when they're at the open house? What is it that you love about this home? And then they'll start telling you. And then they'll open up, and then you'll hear something, okay? Because you're listening. You're listening for pieces of information. And maybe they say that, this home is, I love the tile. Oh, that's awesome. Do you have tile in your house now? Yeah, we do. We have tile in our house now. No kidding. Do you have to sell that one before you buy this one? What does that look like? then they'll start talking about it. Okay, so you're directing the conversation towards this. You guys feel me? It makes sense. So ask the question, wait and listen for the response, and then engage and direct. Okay, engage and direct the conversation into where you want it to be. And that's to gain their business, but you have to ask the right questions. And number 7, okay, this is the most important one for now and for the future. This is the direction of real estate, okay, and just marketing in general. And it's be the content queen or king. Okay. Content king or queen. Start producing consistent, valuable, value-driven content relative to your audience. Okay? Why would they care? And I'm talking about either Instagram or YouTube or whatever it is that your channel is that makes sense for your customer, wherever they're going to find you. Maybe it's on your Facebook page, or so a lot of real successful real estate brokerages, the way that they'll do it is they'll have, of course, a good website that has a strong blog, and that blog usually has a combination of photo, because like you want to tell a story, you have to make it visual. So it has a combination of photo and video. And that video is usually hosted either on Vimeo or YouTube. If it's hosted on YouTube, then they have a YouTube channel so people can follow them on their YouTube channel. Now me, I prefer to watch videos and watch people on their YouTube channel and kind of pick through that than going to Instagram. Now my wife, she'd rather just go through Instagram because that's what she does. She scrolls through, she checks out Instagram, like that's her jam. And that's content. So you have to be doing that. And then what happens is your phone starts ringing because you're putting out that content. And then you're getting inbound leads, and then these are free. You want free leads? Start doing these 7 things. That's what I got for you today. If you guys love this video and you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, then go to salescommands.com. Oh, actually, no, it isn't. It's the Sales Commander. My bad. thesalescommander.com. That's my YouTube channel, and you get all those videos there, and you get all this good stuff here. So, boom. See you later. Engage. You got any questions, drop a comment. See ya.